Today we talk about the preparation and the stuff you absolutely want to have done before Rise of Iron gets here. What's good, everybody? It's BBKDRAGOON here with tips as for what to do before Rise of Iron releases this September. I've put together this list to give you guys a nice simplified version of the stuff that I'm going to be trying to do before the expansion comes out. Hopefully that will get you guys prepared just like it'll help me get prepared, right? But not only that, these might give you little mini goals that could help combat Destiny content drought the last few months of summer. Remember though, if you're not having fun with Destiny and are burnt out, just take a break. Coming back fresh is a whole lot better than forcing yourself to do something you're not enjoying. So there's only a couple things you absolutely have to have done, and then there's a bunch of preparation stuff. The stuff that you absolutely have to have done, which I bet most of the people watching already do, you want a level 40 Guardian, and you want them above 300 light. This is an expansion where we're not having an actual raise to the Guardian level, but rather just the light level. So you already want to come into the expansion with a fully max leveled Guardian with a decent light level, and I think above 300 is pretty fair. Obviously, the closer you can get to 335, the easier the story missions are going to be when you start completing them in Rise of Iron, but historically, the story missions for House of Wolves or the Taken King have never been tremendously difficult or required the players to be at the absolute maximum level from the previous expansion. So if you're a new player and you don't know what to get ready, have a level 40 Guardian and play whatever activities you need to. Right now there's tons of ways to get above 300 light. Work on that the next few months so that when Rise of Iron releases, you're ready to go and you can hop directly into the story and start progressing your light level to complete the new endgame activities. You will also want to have the Taken King story campaign completed. We know from Bungie's website that in order to get Rise of Iron, you need the Taken King. Hey, don't get mad at me. It's right there in print on their website. I have a feeling that in order to start the Rise of Iron story missions, as a prerequisite, they will have you finish the Taken King story campaign. That one's unconfirmed, but that's just something that you can do in your spare time and it won't take too terribly long. That's it. Those are the only mandatory things that you need to have done. Level 40 Guardian, over 300 light, and I would complete the Taken King story campaign. Now, in terms of preparation things, there's all sorts of stuff that you can start doing, right? You can work on building up your coins and materials, and that just comes from playing the game. I've been kind of hoarding a bunch of strange coins the last few months. My goal is to have over 1,000 by the time Rise of Iron releases, and I'm up to about 700 and 800, so we're getting close-ish. I'm also trying to save as many motes of light as I can because those are going to be so useful to instantly level up my gear when I get those. You can also do this thing called bounty readying, which is where you stock up on those 5,000 experience bounties and you finish them, but you don't turn them in, so that on day one of Rise of Iron, you can turn those in and you can work towards getting a rank up faction package or building your reputation if there's some new reputation faction going on there. That also plays directly into something players have been doing since the Dark Below, which is reputation edging. That's where you're going to work on raising your reputation right below ranking up to get a new faction package, and you leave it there. You do not complete further activities, and this is something that you do obviously like a week or two before the release, so that on day one of Rise of Iron, you turn in some materials, you rank up that reputation, you get a faction package day one with a shot at new gear and perhaps a little bit higher light level. You'll want to be maxed out on your legendary marks. That's extremely easy to do nowadays. And I'd also encourage you, if you have the spare time, roll another character. Having 3 max level characters can really benefit you if you're somebody who cares a lot about getting to the maximum potential light level as fast as possible. Often in Destiny, the max light level gear comes from activities that are on a weekly reset, and you can give yourself 3 chances a week if you have 3 max level characters. Imagine being able to raid 3 times a week. You get 3 rewards a week per whatever endgame activity it is. That doesn't fit everybody. I know there's plenty of folks who are like, I don't have the time or the interest to roll a new character. That's totally fine. You'll also want to look towards completing the Year 2 Moments of Triumph, which is a great way to just complete the stuff in the game that maybe you haven't gotten the chance to do so far. So in review, what to do before Rise of Iron. It's all pretty basic and there's not a whole lot that you really need to do. Level 40 character, over 300 light, collect as many materials as you can right before the expansion goes live. do the rep edging and collect as many 5,000 experience bounties as you can, hold on to them, and then come day one, you want to have 200 legendary marks. That way you can purchase something from the vendors that will be a nice, decent roll, perhaps after the leveling experience. So that's all I have, guys. Nothing too crazy. If there's something that I missed, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.